What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another Meamda Monday, man. You know, it's right there, man. Hey, it's been a while since I've done these, man. I don't know why. You know, I'm not. For me, man, I still love doing YouTube. But I love streaming, as you guys know. I stream a lot nowadays, so I really don't get around to doing the slow Sundays, the Meamda Mondays, Flashback Fridays, Throwback Thursdays. I don't really get to have a chance to kind of do those because I'm usually focused on my Twitch streaming, and it's the holidays. But we have a new artist today, man. You know what I'm saying? I might as well get back in it. You know, I want to do 2023 as my new year where I start to get in my bag and I start to grind even harder than I did before. I know 2022 was a little bit of a high up and down, but 2023, as we all say, it's our year. It's my year. All right. But we have a new artist by the name of ICECOLDBISHOP, track called The Government Gave Us Guns. Now, the government gave us coke. I don't know about if they gave us guns. All right, I think everybody got guns, but I can see kind of the symbolism there. I used to, for me, whenever it comes to a new artist, man, I always say your favorite artist was once a diamond in the dirt. Kendrick Lamar was once an ant. All right, nobody didn't know about him, and now he's the biggest artist in the world. Not saying that this could be the next Kendrick. I'm just saying that's how it works in life. All right, you could be a nobody, and the next thing you know, you are the biggest designer. You're the biggest rapper. You are the president of the United States. That's just how life works. So, I always like to kind of analyze some stuff. The government gave us guns. ICECOLDBISHOP. I like that's a cool ass name, ICECOLDBISHOP. But the government gave us guns. That's an interesting ass kind of title, because I guess the government did give everybody guns. And if you talk about how gun violence is definitely a thing, been a thing, mass shootings is more relevant than ever, and it's kind of just like the government really is kind of supplying this, and they have a voice to stop it. They have the power to stop it, the means to stop it, but they don't want to. And it kind of is slowly killing, not slowly killing us as a mass, but it's very tragic when, things like that happen, especially when kids are involved and, life doesn't even get started yet. And you're already, you got to go because somebody wants to shoot up a school or some shit, so I can't say that on YouTube, but I just did. But we gonna listen to this man, like always, been ASMR. Talking too much. We got what I just said. Y'all ready? Alright, I don't know why my shit being like this, but I look kind of cool. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Look at that shit, boy. I'm looking cool as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like transparent and shit. Anyways, let's watch this shit. Go back to that. Let me see what that said. That shit said fresh lemonade $1, Glock $500, AK-47 $350. Again, symbolism. I mean, obviously it's not literally, but it is definitely possible to get a Glock on the side of the road or side of the street for like $100 if you really want. If you really wanted to get one, you could get one.
I just bought a motherfucking Draco today. 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 The government gave us all guns so we can kill. We just found a crate of choppers by the train track. This so central, we are not afraid to push your brain back. Niggas throwing up they set, but we won't entertain that. If you lift my nigga shirt, you just might see some gang tats. We go put some gang.
I like his style. He got a definitely eccentric side to him. He's not one of them normal rappers that we usually have coming out in the new age era. He's doing something different. And again, I like his message so far.
No question, take my word, you hang. Got my cousin hooked no heroin. We can't see where her veins at. Genocide sponsored by the government. I just got a chopper, fuck the knuckling. Never leave the house without a strap on his waist. A double homicide just got attached to his case.
Hey.
Down and put the Mac on display. He said fuck a 9 to 5 and got a tat on his face. I ain't got no homies cause of mass incarceration. Hide that dope inside that clad apartment cause they're not just waiting. Please don't make a sound if the police get behind this nigga.
He kind of, now that I take that back, I don't take it back, but he kind of got a little bit of reference from like Ferg, right? I feel like I hear some Ferg, some old Ferg, not new Ferg, whatever Ferg is now, but some back in the day trap lore Ferg back in the day. You know, see Loot Banger, right? You know, that type of Ferg. See Loot Banger, riding around, better nigga, look better than you.
I just bought a motherfucking Draco today. 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 The government gave us all guns so we can kill each other.
The government gave us all guns. The government gave us all guns so we can kill each other. Now, I will say this, man. Yeah, exactly what the message I was saying, man. Like with the whole school mass shootings and just everything. You know, a lot of, people don't believe in conspiracies. You're asking me, do I believe in conspiracies? I have my own theories and thoughts about it. If you can clearly see, like, sometimes things aren't done. Like if it's obvious, it's that obvious, all right. And a lot of people like to look the other way and look the and like to keep their head down. But crack in the 80s is a real thing. No one believes that. I mean, still theories around, but no, we know what the fuck that was. And same thing right now. Guns can be, right now everybody's pro guns, and stuff is happening, and still. All the mass shootings going down and all of the tragedies going down, and still nothing being handled about guns. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it, man. But I love Ice Cold Bishop's message. I'm glad he's using his raps and his platform to provide a message. And I like how he's also implementing it, not just, to give a kind of message track, but actually sounds great too as well. I love his style. He definitely has a different kind of style. A little bit of dark flow, a little bit of a high voice. Baby Keem, I guess you could say. Kendrick does it every once in a while, but he probably gets that from Baby Keem. ASAP Ferg was another artist I could think of. Michi Darko, artists like that nature. Kind of giving that is that eccentric voice, but then coming back to the regular shit. I think that's pretty cool. Again though, man, advertising, sharing is the hardest part about business. All right. Because at the end of the day, you can have the most fire song, but if nobody hears it, then how can it, become fire? Society and the world decides if your song is fire. So that's just kind of how I feel about it. I mean, if this was played, I do think a lot of people will fuck with this shit. He probably does have a big fan base. I don't know. That's the same thing I said about Nardo Wick, and look where Nardo Wick is now. So for me, the only thing I say that I did not like, because I like to give a con, the one thing I did not like, I didn't like how, it was just basically, a simple hook, and it was a very short track. You know how I feel about my short tracks. I feel like songs like this, if they're going to have a message, they got to be at least a little bit more, just than the 1 minute 58, because then it just feels like it's like an ad, right? Like it feels like it's a quick ad talking about gun violence, where I feel like, if it was a little bit longer with a little bit, couple more verses and shit, maybe a drop or something, I think that'd be kind of cool. But again, it was just that was the only problem I really had with it. Other than that, it was a good track. So that's just how I feel about it. Get in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget, follow me on social media once you're here. Till the next time, your boy Dev. Ice Cold Bishop. Meamda Mondays are coming back. All right, do not sleep on that. Bars. I would definitely start getting on the roll with that and doing what I got to do. So. That being said, love y'all. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. And we are. Peace.